Hey everyone, here's how we're going to organize a project in Final Cut X like Avid or Premiere. The first things first is before we open up our project, I want to show you what the Final Cut project looks like. It's this guy with the 4 purple stars, and I've just called it Library. And it's pretty much what you want to do is you want to, if you right click and you go to Show Package Contents, the Final Cut project will contain all of the different motion templates and renders and clips if you want Final Cut to move them there. This is where everything is, which is pretty nice. However, there are some different caveats, which is for another video, definitely for another video. All right, so we're going to open up our Final Cut project. Here we go. And now let's see here. I'm going to move this event to trash because it's not supposed to be here. All right, so now that we have our Final Cut Pro project open, you notice that the project that I have is a library, and then under here is what's called an event. Now the thing is, you can't delete this event because Final Cut won't let you do it. It says that the library, which is this guy, must have at least one event. Now the library is the project file. It's the project file that contains all of the media within it. The events are kind of like bins for Avid, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and build out a format of all of the. I'll build all of the events. What we'll do is we'll do create new event. It'll give us another event here. I'll click OK. I'm going to build out all of the events, and then we'll get into the next section. Hey, so now that we've created these events, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this event down here, right? So move event to trash. There we go. We've deleted it. I'm going to go to File, New Event, which is a new bin, a new Avid bin, and then we're going to label this one 8, and then we'll just label it Extras. So now we have a new event down here, right? Well, now we want to get some footage into our project, right? Just like any other editing project. And I got some footage here on our temp project, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this guy or click and just drag it over here just like anything else. Now the difference is that Avid's very particular in how you import footage and how you import bins. Like if you import the same footage here to 2 different bins in Avid, then you'll have 2 different sets of media. However, Final Cut will only reference this media. It'll be like a link. So it doesn't generate any of its own raw media like MXF or anything like that. But now the thing is that you'll notice that over here on the footage, if you click on the little down arrow, you're like, hey, where are the clips that are supposed to be in the event? This is where it gets tricky, and this is what tricked me up for a good while, is that Final Cut likes to use keywords. And what that is keywords, think of it kind of like a sub bin that is treated like a bin. And here's what I mean. So I have video here and I have audio here in the very basic sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to right click on our event here and we're going to go to New Keyword Collection. We're going to open that guy up. And now what this is it has a little key right here, and we're going to name this footage or race footage, right? Forget about the spelling. Now you're thinking okay, how do I get these keyframes? How do I get these keywords attached? And what you do is you take this, you go back up to your main event, which is this footage. So it's sort of like your main bin. Take these guys, drag it over here, and you'll see the little plus. And then you do that, and then you're like, whoa, wait a minute, what the heck just happened, right? Well, now you noticed on the left side of these guys, if I click on this, you'll see that there are these keyframes, or I'm sorry, keyword collections names, so keywords that are attached to this clip. And as I accidentally clipped, if you go on here to race footage and click on these guys, you'll see that the race footage will only show the footage that the video clips that I moved in there, right? It doesn't show the audio clips down here. So what I can do is I can right click, do New Keyword Collection, and let's do audio, right, for this guy. Click on this, click on these guys, click and move it over here. And now these are attached to Did I attach the race footage? Nuts. I attached the race footage. My bad. Let me, and not to audio. Nuts. Okay, so if we do this and we attach to audio, now they're part of the audio bin. But see, the thing is, like, even that mistake, now they're also part of the race footage bin. And the event on the footage, they're part of the main master footage. So if you think about it like this, where the footage up here is like the main bin that has everything that you import, like all of it, like sound effects, music, this, that, and you go down here and create your keyword collections. Then you can further separate out like all of the different like takes and all of the different things. So you could have like, you know, take 1, take 2, you know, footage from this date, footage from that date. And what it does is that it makes it sort of really easy to organize the project that way in sort of an Avid and Premiere Pro like a template. So hopefully that helps. I know it's a little bit convoluted. This is the first time, but it's one of those videos where I'm like, I was so frustrated at the beginning that I needed to make this video.